Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life Reimagined. We know it's been a while since our last video, so we thought we'll give you a bit of a catch up on what we've been up to for the last few weeks.
So it's been an eventful few weeks here. And we had some bad news from England, unfortunately. My grandmother, who was very influential in my life, passed away. So I had to go back home to England. But while I was there, Hannah arranged a special trip for me when we got back. A little bit of a research trip, but a way to unwind and to help take my mind off things. So we visited a place just up the coast called Cocoon Eco Lodges. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, and it's funny actually, because when we were starting to do research about our place and what we wanted it to look like, we went on the internet and we researched eco resorts, and that was one of the first ones we came across, and we really loved it. And we'd taken a lot of inspiration from that place for our place. So when I saw that it's actually not too far from here, I thought we have to go and we have to check it out.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's basically 16 wooden cabins set around a natural swimming pool lake in the middle of a lovely pine forest. So it's really quite relaxing there. It's definitely beautiful. We really had some peace and quiet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's set in this pine forest, and it's for relaxation, nature, just taking a step back and taking it easy. And that was exactly what we needed, so it was perfect.
What was your favourite part about it, Hannah?
I think the best part about this is the setting. It's just beautiful, very remote, and it has, the best feature is the natural swimming pool that is in the middle, and then the houses are dotted around it, and it just makes this like stunning picture. And just the smells from the pine forest, the birds chirping, the peace and quiet. It was just and overall it's a really nice experience.
Yeah, it's a great place to take the dog. They were very kind, letting us take the dog so we could walk around this lovely forest. We could sit in the hammocks and read some books and catch up on some permaculture books that we've been wanting to read for a while.
Yeah.
That was really nice. But yeah, just having breakfast, just in the peace and quiet of this forest.
So it was very, very nice to have no agenda and to just kind of live in the moment. And
yeah, it's really nice. I think I especially need it. I was feeling very run down the weeks before. There's a lot going on with work, then trying to manage and get this project off the ground here, Monte Calma, and then with obviously family troubles. It was all feeling very stressful at that moment in time. So thank you, Hannah. That was just what I needed.
And it was really good for us to do some research as well. We always like staying in new places that are meant for renting for tourists, and just see what works in terms of the space, where you can improve the space, take really good ideas that other people had, write them down so we remember them when we build our place, look at the things that don't work out so well and see how we can improve them in ours. So I always really enjoy kind of going into a new place and looking at it with that in mind, building our own place.
We've kind of done the exact opposite. We managed to meet the owners while we were there, and they said that they really enjoy the natural pool and it's a big draw, but it's also something that they wouldn't do again because it's so much maintenance.
Yeah.
But the first thing we did when we got back was start researching natural swimming pools, and it looks like we might be building our own.
But it basically confirmed the concerns we had about natural swimming pools, because we've always been torn between, should we have a normal pool or should we have a natural swimming pool? Because we will be an eco resort, a natural swimming pool would obviously make a lot more sense and be a lot more ecological. But we've always had this problem with a lot of people might not like swimming in there because it's not super clear water. Plus, it's very, very hard to keep that balance, that it doesn't turn into like a brown, muddy piece of lake.
And then that ruins your whole business. Again, if the pool goes bad, then you have to refund, maybe a high season because people can't use the swimming pool.
Well, and it was a little bit with the place that we stayed in, the water wasn't clear, it was very brown, and it's nice to swim in it, but it doesn't have that really nice feeling that you want to get from a natural swimming pool. And speaking to the owner, that was exactly what he was saying, that in his next place, because he's actually building another place and taking everything that he's learned from this place to his new place, he was saying he's not going to do a natural swimming pool again because it's just very, very hard to maintain. And in the beginning, it was very nice, but obviously now it's more natural.
And that lots of other people, he said that lots of people actually don't like it. The idea of a natural swimming pool is nice, but when they get there and they see the tadpoles and the tiny little
flies
and things
and
around there.
So it's confirmed what we were thinking, that I think it's better to have a normal swimming pool. We will do like a saltwater pool to still keep it as ecological as possible. But we're now thinking about also building a natural swimming pool so people can have the option.
But stay tuned for that one. That's another video, I think.
And also so that we have something next summer to cool down in. But we didn't just stay in the eco resort. We also ventured out a little bit and explored the area. And there is a peninsula. It's called Troia, and it's absolutely beautiful there. It's like this long stretch of beach, essentially. You feel like you're in the Maldives or something.
Yeah, I did not know that beaches like this existed in Europe.
Crystal clear water, like sand for as far as you can see.
White sand that is so fine, like talc, that as you walk on it, it squeaks.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it was like
Paradise.
Florida or the Caribbean. It was.
The water temperature was slightly different to the Caribbean, I think. Not that I've ever been, but
yeah, it was a bit cold, but it was amazing. We got such an experience there because it's the end of season, but we got a really nice warm part to the end of season. So it was beautiful weather. We could lay there, but there was hardly anyone on the beach. There was like 20, 30 people on this entire stretch of beach. You had it all to ourselves.
And then you won't believe it. We're looking out on the sea, and suddenly there's just dolphins jumping. It was like in a movie.
Yeah, it really was quite special.
I've never seen dolphins in real life, so that was just crazy.
Yeah, and it's great to think, you know, just 2 hours away we have, honestly, one of the best beaches I've ever been to in my life, right there. So, yeah, definitely another tick in the box for Portugal there.
Yeah.
Great choice moving here. While we're up north, we also decided to go visit one of our best friends, Moritz, who you may remember was here helping us when we first got set up in Portugal. So as we were driving to see him in Ericeira, we decided to stop off in a place called Setúbal. It's a really lovely little town there, not too big, but just outside of Lisbon. It has a lot of history and some lovely streets to walk around, and we really enjoyed just stopping in a cafe and getting a bite to eat.
Yeah, it's a cute little town. We spent like 2 or 3 hours there walking around. Yeah, definitely very cute. If you're ever in the area, you should go and check it out.
Yeah, it's nice to see these kind of cities in Portugal that aren't necessarily Lisbon or in the Algarve. Gives you a little bit more of a sense of the place, I feel.
Yeah.
And then it was off driving up to Ericeira to go meet Moritz.
Yeah.
It was really nice seeing him there. I've got to be honest. It's great having friends close by. I do miss my friends from England, from Germany, from Canada. So it was lovely to go see him and reconnect a little bit. He had his family over, which was great. You know, they're a lovely crew. We get on really well. Met them quite a few times now.
Yeah, and he's already really settled in Ericeira, so he could show us around, tell us a lot about the place, show us all the cool surf spots and the cool hiking places. And yeah, we had a really, really good time there. Ericeira seems to be really cool, very cool vibe going on there. And yeah, just very, very different to the Algarve, so it was a nice experience.
Yeah, exactly. We just chilled out, lots of walking, sightseeing, eating, the usual, but just a really nice time. Felt very relaxed.
Yeah.
And then it was time to come back home.
Yeah, and actually we were a little bit worried that we wouldn't want to go back to living in the mobile home after having been in like not lots of beautiful places. But actually we were quite excited to get back home.
Yeah, it was. When I got home, it felt like home, which I wasn't really expecting. I don't know, I felt like, again, I really relaxed, and again, it was just very comfortable is all I can say.
Yeah.
And then going for some, walking with the dog around here, just realising how beautiful it really is.
Yeah.
You know, this country is stunning from top to bottom. We are really, really lucky.
It was an amazing feeling, even though we've only lived here for like 3 months now. It really felt like coming home, and we were driving and suddenly we got this like smell of the eucalyptus trees here, and it just was like, oh, it smells like home. It was very, very strange feeling, but very reassuring as well that we've made the right decision coming here.
And that's it. So now we're fully recharged. We've actually had some progress happen here. It looks like building plans have moved forwards a little bit. We've been interviewing builders. We found a gardener.
Yeah, found a permaculture landscaping gardener.
Yeah, he's basically one of the top permaculture gardeners in Portugal, in this region. And luckily, he really likes the sound of our project and has agreed to come and help out. So in the next few weeks, you should start to see some of the land get transformed.
Yeah, we'll definitely take you along for this, so stay tuned.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.